If you're spending too much time editing your videos, or God forbid you don't know how, it might just be time for you to outsource this task. However, this can be easier said than done for some of you. So how do you go about finding a good editor in the first place? Knowing where to find an editor and how to determine who is the best fit for you and your project can leave you feeling overwhelmed and confused by the entire process. That's why I'm sharing with you today 5 tips to outsource your video editing so that you can focus on what you do best. Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Edie, and I help service provider entrepreneurs turn their knowledge and expertise into YouTube videos that will grow their online presence without feeling overwhelmed or confused, even if they're apprehensive about technology, by using simple to learn and easy to use video creation tools. But before we start, I'd like to give a quick shout out and thanks to today's sponsor, Vidpros, my go-to video editing team. I'll share a little bit more about them later. Outsourcing your video editing needs can be a great way to save time and energy while still getting high-quality videos that represent your brand well. In this video, I'll share my 5 tips to help you find the best video editor based on your specific needs. For those of you not clear on what video editing is, let me quickly explain it to you. Video editing is the process of rearranging, cutting, and modifying video footage to create a new polished final product. It involves selecting the best shots and arranging them in a way that tells a cohesive story or communicates a specific message. This can also include adding special effects, text, and audio to your final video. Let's start with the first tip. It's important for you to understand the overall benefits of outsourcing. There are several benefits to outsourcing your video editing needs. One of the main benefits is that it can save you time and effort. Editing videos can be a time-consuming and complex process, especially if you're not familiar with the software and techniques that are involved. By hiring an editor, you can focus on the other aspects of your business or your project while the editor takes care of just editing your video for you. Additionally, outsourcing your video editing needs can save you money in the long run, as it can be more cost-effective than buying expensive software and equipment and then learning how to use it all. Next is tip number 2, ways to hire. There are 3 ways that you can hire your video editor. The first is hiring a freelancer. A freelance video editor is self-employed and works on a project-by-project basis, offering their services to various clients as needed. They may work from their home office or they can work on location depending on the needs of the project. The positives to hiring a freelancer is that it's the least expensive route out of the 3. Additionally, it's going to be easier for you to find them if you use platforms like Fiverr and Upwork. The negatives, however, is that you're going to be the one in charge of vetting for experience. And this might be a bit hard if you're not an expert in video editing. Good freelancers will already be working, and you may run into availability issues. The second way is through hiring an employee. Hiring a video editor as an employee means bringing on a full or part-time staff member to work in-house or remotely to edit videos for your company. The positives to this is that you can get the most bang for your buck as your budget goes directly to the hire. The negatives is that you may not actually have enough work to fit into 8 hours, leading to underutilization as a cost. You also will have to be responsible for paying payroll taxes and benefits such as healthcare. The third is fractional. A fractional video editing company or editor is a business that offers video editing services on a fractional basis, meaning that the company's services are provided on a part-time or project-by-project basis rather than a full-time employee. This is the model that I chose for my company since I needed video editing on an as-needed basis, and it made no sense for me to hire a full-time employee. I also chose not to hire a freelance video editor because if they ever weren't available, I would then have to start the entire process over again, vetting for a new editor. The positives to fractional is that a fractional video agency will do all the vetting for you, and they'll curate the best editors to have on their team. If an editor is sick or on leave, a replacement can often be sourced from within the agency. so it does not affect and will not affect your project. Agencies make it super easy for you to communicate with your editor, review all of your videos, and request revisions while staying on top of their status. The negatives to working with fractional agencies is that you'll pay more upfront, but you will save over time because of the hassles of hiring and managing freelancers and employees. Overall, it's important for you to carefully consider the pros and cons and choose the best option for you and your business. And speaking of best options, I'd like to share with you a bit more about our sponsor, Vidpros, the option I chose for my business. Vidpros is a fractional video editing company whose mission is to help everyone have access to high-quality video editing services. That's why they offer a simple monthly subscription that provides fractional access to their team of professional video editors. You can get your project edited in 1 to 2 days with or without footage and music, as well as custom thumbnails. I've been using Vidpros for both my videos and those of my clients. I actually refer to them as my team and have been enjoying working with them over the years. In fact, this video was edited by them, so you can see for yourself how good they are. So if you've been struggling, trying to become or stay consistent on YouTube, or if you just need video editing services, then you should sign up today and experience the Vidpros difference. If you found this video helpful and informative, hit the like button as well as the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever I upload a new video. Next up is tip number 3, reviewing their portfolio of work. It's important that you check the quality of work a video editing company can provide by checking out their portfolio. Most companies will have a website where you can see examples of their previous work. This will give you a good idea of the types of videos they're capable of creating and whether their style is a good fit for your project. 4th, you need to make sure that they understand your vision. Before you hand over your video footage to a company, make sure that they understand your vision for the final product. It's important for you to have a clear idea of what you want the result to look like. And it's equally important that the video editing company you choose has a good understanding of your vision. When I was searching for a fractional video editor, I provided them with examples of my own videos that I edited because I wanted them to match my style of editing. I didn't want their videos to look completely different than mine for the purpose of continuity. Now, if you're not an editor like me, then provide examples of videos that you want your project to look like. And for the last tip, you have to decide on how you want to pay for this. You have the choice of project-based or subscription-based billing. To help you understand the difference, project-based billing is typically used for one-time only or short-term projects, while subscription billing is used for ongoing or monthly video editing needs. Project-based is great if you anticipate just making an occasional video here and there. Subscription is great if you want to develop a relationship with a dedicated editor without having to pay for an 8-hour workday. Additionally, paying for a subscription could motivate you to become a bit more consistent with creating video content, specifically if you're doing it for YouTube. If you're interested in outsourcing video editing for your business, but you'd rather have someone else handle the coordination and the video strategy of everything for you, then book a discovery call with me. During this call, we'll discuss your project in detail and answer any questions that you may have. We're excited to work with you and help you create stunning videos that showcase your brand's unique personality. However, if you want to give it a go on your own, check out this video here on how to make a YouTube video for beginners.